Behind the glossy terminals, airports hide a world of shocking industry secrets most travelers never discover. Airlines and airport authorities actively conceal information that could save you hundreds and transform your travel experience. From the moment you book to collecting your baggage, you're navigating a profit-maximizing system with minimal transparency. Today, we're exposing the 10 airport secrets they definitely don't want us to know. Stay tuned. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to never miss an important travel tip that could save you time, money, and a lot of hassle. Now, let's explore these fascinating airport secrets. Number 1. Airlines secretly overbook flights on purpose. Ever wonder why airlines sometimes ask for volunteers to give up their seats? Well, it's not just random. Airlines intentionally overbook flights, selling more tickets than available seats. Why? Because they know that some passengers will miss their flights or cancel at the last minute. It's a calculated gamble to maximize profits. But when everyone shows up, things can get messy. What they don't want you to know is that if you get bumped from a flight, you might be entitled to compensation. You can often negotiate for better compensation if you're removed from a flight involuntarily. In the US, that could be up to $1,550 or more in some countries. Don't accept the first offer. They tend to start low, and if you push back, they'll usually offer more. It's a little-known tactic that could put some serious cash back in your pocket. Number 2. The security theater's psychological tricks. We all know airport security involves bag checks and passport scans, but did you know that they also use psychological techniques to detect potential threats? The TSA and global security agencies have a secretive method called the Behavior Detection Program, designed to spot nervous or suspicious travelers. Security officers are trained to look for signs of stress-excessive sweating, avoiding eye contact, or unusual body language. If they spot something suspicious, they might select you for extra screening even if your bag is clean. And here's an even crazier secret. Some airports employ plainclothes officers to eavesdrop on conversations and observe people in waiting areas. So, next time you're at the airport, stay calm and act natural. It might save you from an unnecessary delay. Number 3. The water bottle price gouging scheme. Let's be real. Airport bottled water prices are ridiculous, often pushing $5 for a bottle. But did you know there's a trick that can save you from these high prices? Most airports now have water refill stations and fountains scattered throughout, often right next to those overpriced shops. The catch? Airports strategically place these refill stations out of direct sight while making sure the bottled water is clearly visible to grab your attention. To avoid paying a premium, just bring an empty, reusable water bottle with you. After you pass through security, simply refill it for free at one of these hidden stations. You'll save a lot over time, especially on long layovers. Number 4. Airport Wi-Fi tracks your location and data. The next time you connect to free Wi-Fi at the airport, be aware that it's not just there for your convenience. Many airport Wi-Fi networks track your browsing activity, location, and even how much time you spend at different spots in the terminal. Some airports even sell this data to advertisers or use it to analyze passenger behavior and spending habits. But here's the real kicker. Some public Wi-Fi networks aren't even secure, leaving you vulnerable to hackers. They can easily access your personal information. Yikes! To protect yourself, always use a VPN virtual private network when connecting to public Wi-Fi. If you don't have a VPN, consider using your mobile data instead when accessing sensitive accounts. Your bank account will thank you. Number 5. Secret airport lounges. Anyone can access. Most travelers assume that airport lounges are reserved only for those with first or business class tickets, but that's not entirely true. There are secret lounges that anyone can access, even if you're flying economy. Some lounges offer day passes for as little as $25, giving you access to free food, drinks, Wi-Fi, and even showers. But here's a little-known fact. Certain credit cards and travel memberships offer free lounge access, even if you're not flying first class. If you don't have a credit card with lounge perks, some lounges also let you walk in if they have space or if you ask nicely. Check apps like LoungeBuddy or Priority Pass to see which lounges you can access without an expensive ticket. You could be enjoying a peaceful retreat with complimentary snacks instead of spending your layover at an overpriced airport restaurant. Number 6. Airlines hide cheaper fares from you. This one's a game changer. Airlines are known to hide cheaper fares from travelers. They use cookies to track your searches, and if you repeatedly check the same route, they'll subtly increase prices. It's a sneaky tactic to make you pay more for your ticket. So, how do you outsmart them? Always search for flights in incognito mode, or clear your browser's cookies before booking. And some of the best deals aren't even available on popular booking websites. Hidden city fares, for example, are cheaper routes where your final destination is a layover. Some websites like Skiplagged can expose these hidden gems, but the airlines don't like them because they lose out on revenue when passengers skip part of the journey. Number 7. Duty-free shopping isn't always a good deal. We've all been told that duty-free shopping is a great way to save money, but the reality is a little more complicated. Sure, you don't pay sales tax, but many duty-free items are actually more expensive than what you'd find in regular retail stores. Airports price luxury items, electronics, cosmetics, and perfumes much higher to make up for the lack of tax. But there are exceptions: luxury brands and some liquor deals can be cheaper in duty-free shops. So, how do you know if you're getting a deal? The best strategy is to compare prices online before buying. Also, remember that duty-free limits vary by country. If you exceed them, you'll face customs fees that wipe out your savings. Number 8. Pilots and flight attendants have secret rest areas. Have you ever wondered where the pilots and flight attendants go during long-haul flights? They don't just lounge in the cockpit or hang around the cabin. They have secret rest areas tucked away on large planes like the Boeing 777 and 787. These hidden compartments are equipped with bunk beds, privacy curtains, and even entertainment systems for the crew. Why don't airlines talk about this? Because passengers aren't allowed in these areas, and while you're cramped up in an economy seat, crew members are getting some much-needed rest just a few feet away. It's one of the many hidden elements of air travel you've probably never thought about. Number 9. The baggage handling system's dirty secret. Ever received your luggage looking scratched, damaged, or even broken? You might have baggage handlers to thank for that. Some airport baggage handlers are paid based on how quickly they load and unload luggage, not how carefully they handle your belongings. Airlines often put strict time limits on baggage loading, meaning handlers have to rush, throwing bags or stacking them improperly. To protect your luggage, opt for a hard-shell suitcase, wrap fragile items in clothing, and avoid overstuffing your bag. And if your luggage gets seriously damaged, remember that airlines are required to compensate you, but only if you report the issue immediately after landing. Number 10. The security line manipulation tactics. Ever notice that some security lines move faster than others? That's because airports use decoy lanes to balance out crowd congestion. These lanes are sometimes opened for VIPs, airline crew, or to simply create the illusion of faster-moving lines. If you find yourself stuck in a slow-moving line, look for security agents subtly directing people to faster lanes. Or, ask politely if there's another lane you can use. It might shave off some precious minutes. And here's another tip. Morning flights often have shorter security lines since fewer flights take off early in the day. If you want to breeze through security, try booking an early morning flight rather than one in the peak afternoon or evening hours. So, there you have it, 10 airport secrets that the industry doesn't want you to know. From overbooked flights to hidden lounge access and secret rest areas for crew, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that can completely change how you travel. By using these tricks, you can save money, avoid unnecessary hassles, and travel smarter than ever before. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insider secrets that can make your next trip smoother and more enjoyable. Safe travels, and thanks for watching.